back to the channel, glad to have you here. If you've been obsessing over book reviews, thinking that they're the key to making sales, stop right now. I know the feeling. You see other books with 50, 100 or even 1000 reviews and you think, if I don't get that many, no one will buy my book, or I need to stop reviews or spam Facebook groups just to get a few. But here's the truth. You don't need reviews to sell books successfully. In this video, I'll break down why reviews are not important as you think, the 3 strategies that you should focus on instead, and how to make your book stand out so readers can't resist buying. Stick with me because by the end of the video, you'll have a powerful strategy to sell more books, even with 0 reviews. Let's dive in. So here's the myth that holds most new self-publishers back. If my book doesn't have at least 10, 50, 100 reviews, it won't sell. And because of this, authors waste so much time on things like joining shady review swap groups, begging friends and family for reviews, and spamming their book link everywhere. But what if I told you reviews don't drive sales? How do readers actually buy books? Hint, it's absolutely not because of purely reviews. So let's step into the mind of a buyer for a second. Imagine you're shopping for a travel backpack on Amazon. You see different options. For example, backpack A has 500 reviews. It's basic, nothing special about it, $25. Backpack B has 100 reviews. It's waterproof, it's anti-theft, it's stylish, and it's $30. And backpack C has 0 reviews. There are hidden pockets, there is a USB charging port, it's a compact design, and it's $32. So which one will catch your attention? If you're someone who cares about security while traveling, Backpack C is a no-brainer. You choose the one that meets your needs, not just the one with the most reviews. So books work in the same way. If your book is just another generic self-help guide, then yes, you will need tons of reviews to compete. But if your book fills a unique gap in the market, people will buy, even if it has 0 reviews. So this is the FOMO effect at play. People don't want to miss out on something that feels custom made for them. So how do you make your book irresistible? And this is where the next strategies come in. So here's what to focus on instead of reviews. I want you to do this instead. I want you to find a niche that's too good to ignore. Most struggling self-publishers, they fail at the niche level. They pick broad competitive topics. Big mistake. If your book competes with thousands of buyers, you'll need reviews just to stand out. Instead, pick a hyper-specific niche where your book is the only option. So, as a bad example, productivity hacks. But what could be a good example to that, or a great example? It is a long tail keyword that fits the metrics. Productivity hacks. Recipe on tab of blog online. Go Amazon which I tag eating broad topic. Book for upper strength or goes down. I don't have too much books. So I think people see a book solved my exact problem and these don't see any other alternatives, they'll buy it instead. So how big create a cover and title sells itself. I want you to think about this. When was the last time you clicked or worried to look at cover? Your back cover and title are the first things that they will see. If they aren't cheap, people will not even check it was used. How it works. Bold, readable titles that spark curiosity. Use simple and clean designs that pop on Amazon search results. And use covers that reflect that genre and audience expectations. Let's say you're publishing a book on anxiety relief. A boring title would be The Anxiety Guide, but a powerful title would be Calm Down in 7 Days, a simple science-backed plan to end anxiety fast. So you can see here, we're on a time, like we gave it a time, we gave it an explanation, we gave it some keywords that are really important, like science-backed, ending anxiety fast. All these are little keywords that are really catchy as well. So you can use Canva, you can hire a designer on Fiverr to create a scroll-stopping cover that immediately attracts your ideal reader. So if your title promises a clear transformation or a quick win, people will buy now instead of waiting. So another thing is use categories and keywords to rank higher in search, because Amazon is a search engine just like Google is. If your book ranks well, well for the right keywords, it can sell on autopilot. So here's how. I want you to go to Amazon and start typing your book's topic. Amazon will auto complete search common searches, and these are hot keywords. So example, if you type in low carb diet, it might suggest low carb diet for diabetics, for example. Step 2 is to check out Publisher Rocket or any other free keyword research tool. If you don't want to use Publisher Rocket, you can use Self-Publishing Titan's Chrome extension. Amazing, and this will help you to find low competition, high demand keywords. And step 3 is to use the keywords in your book's title or subtitle. You can also use it in your description organically, but not spammy. And you can use another of these keywords in your back-end Amazon keywords. And this is how you get sales without needing reviews. Books that appear on the first page of search results create a sense of urgency. People don't want to miss out on the top choice. So if you're tired of chasing reviews with no results, it's now time to change your approach. So pick a niche that's too specific to ignore and make a cover and title impossible to scroll past, and use smart keywords to rank high in Amazon. Do this and you'll start making sales even with 0 reviews. Now, tell me in the comments, what's your biggest struggle with publishing right now on Amazon KDP? And if you want to find similar videos like this, where I dive into my Amazon KDP keyword research strategies, click on the subscribe button and click on the video linked in the description box below. And if this video has helped you, smash the like button, subscribe for more KDP tips and tricks, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day.